Hey guys, it's Fronz from Attila, and you're watching Rock Forever Magazine.
Hey guys, it's Tori from Rock Forever Magazine, and I am hanging out with Fronz from Attila. How's it going today?
Great. Excited to be back in Orlando and doing good.
Yeah, this is your hometown show, so you must be hanging out with your family today. You excited for that?
Yeah, I'm pumped. I love being here. This is like what I'm familiar with, so
good.
Having a good time.
With all the humidity and the rain and whatnot.
Gators.
Gotta love it, right?
Yeah, fuck yeah.
Yeah, and we were talking before the interview that you guys are releasing a new album soon. Can you give us any details on that yet?
Yeah, actually, I don't want to give away too much, but we do have a full album written and recorded and ready to go, and it's going to be coming out later this fall, and it's awesome. It's definitely like different from all of our releases. Every Attila album is always different from the last. About That Life had a lot of like shock value, and we kind of pushed a lot of buttons on that album. This album has a lot more like personal songs that have like deeper meaning to me, and it's a heavier album. We switched to 7-string on this album, and other than that, it's just heavier, meaner, but it's a lot catchier at the same time, not because of singing, but because of the rap influence, and I think it's going to be huge, so I'm excited.
You're getting me pumped for it now, and you're talking about the lyrics being a little more personal, so what kind of stuff were you writing about?
I don't want to give it away until it comes out, but I mean, one of the songs is like the most personal Attila song that I've ever written, something I just kind of had to get off my shoulders, and other than that, it's just a lot of songs that have a lot of substance to them versus like previous Attila albums, and we still have like the crazy party tracks because that's what we're known for, and the sound is still Attila. You can still hear the music and know it's Attila, but you know, I just like to throw curveballs here and there, and you know, chances are like I've always, if you look at our entire discography of every Attila album we've done, I've always written songs that are, you know, more meaningful and personal with deeper lyrics. It's just because nobody gives a fuck about those songs. That's why no one really knows about them. So people choose, you know, the fans choose what songs get big. And, you know, if you guys like the crazy party suck my fuck songs, then that's the songs that we'll play. And I'm totally fine with that. And I like all our songs. But, you know, this new album, it's got some personal songs and some other songs that have a lot of like substance and meaning. If people like them, that's great, and I'll be pumped. If people don't and they just like the crazy party songs, I'm pumped with that too. But just letting everyone know, I threw it out there. So, you know, if you guys, I threw the ball. If you guys want to catch it, catch it. If you want to ignore it, ignore it. So it's there for you. Yeah.
I don't know about everyone else, but I'm definitely looking forward to hearing a new side of Attila, something, you know, different from all the party songs, as you're saying.
Yeah, exactly. It's a breath of fresh air. So I hope everyone enjoys it and picks up our new album when it comes out this fall.
Yes, shout out there. And it's good to hear that you're switching it up a bit, so it's not going to sound exactly like the last album. You know, you're doing something different.
That's what I love about writing music is you can make, you know, you're an artist, you can make everything different, and when bands write the same album over and over, it just gets really boring. So I like you know, doing something fresh and bringing a breath of fresh air to the table. So
and you mentioned the shock value of About This Life, and one song that became extremely popular was Call Out, where you actually called out a few people, Christopher Drew and Ronnie Radke, to name a few. Why was it so important for you to bring attention to those people in that song?
To be honest, I'm just the only person that has enough balls to do something like that. So it's something that everyone had probably already been thinking and wanting to say, but there's no rock and roll left in this scene anymore. Everyone's just a big pussy, basically. So I'm pretty much just the only one with balls enough to do it. So I just did it, and it got great responses, and I'm happy I wrote it, and I like that song a lot, and it's fun. It's fun to play.
Yeah, and the first thing that came to mind when I was hearing about Ronnie Radke is the fact that you're on the same tour right now.
Yeah.
So how is that going?
Well, to be honest, when Call Out got released, you know, some of the artists that I name dropped or whatever kind of handled it like a little bitch, but Ronnie Radke actually handled it like a man, and it's pretty respectful how he handled it. He pretty much just hit me up and said, yo, dude, that's badass that you actually did that because you're the only person that has balls enough to write a song like this, and that was a ballsy move by you, and I respect that you actually did that, and you know, because we live in a world that's all about, like, you know, sub tweets and sub, like, not really, like, you know, oh, is this like, I'm trying to direct this towards someone, but I'm too scared to actually tell them. And it's just like, I did it. And rather than like him being, Ronnie Radke, for example, rather than him being pissed about it, he was just like, that's sick. And we ended up, talking and becoming acquaintances. And it's kind of crazy. Me and Ronnie Radke are kind of a lot alike, and we kind of get a lot of similar hate. So it's weird. It's like we're kind of the same.
Yeah.
So it's weird.
It's interesting that you bonded over your hate song. That worked out, I guess, didn't it?
Yeah, exactly. It's kind of weird. So yeah, it's crazy how shit works.
And what's so awesome about the band is that Call Out is all over Vine. Do you realize how viral it's getting? So have you seen any of these? What are your thoughts on them? You have any favorites?
Yeah, I've seen them. I think it's fucking hilarious. Lohanthony does a lot.
Yeah.
He's always saying, start a motherfucking riot, but you love it and you can't even deny it. He's always doing that. And then, I've seen like lots of people do it, and it's fucking hilarious. I like it. It's just funny. I love Vine. Like, I'm on Vine too, and I always make Vines, and I don't know. It's weird. Like, I've just recently like made a lot of friends that are like really big on Vine and in the Vine crowd, and it's cool. I like it. So I like any Vine with me or Attila in it, I back. So
good.
Keep making them.
I'm really glad you've actually seen them too, because I wasn't sure when I came into the situation. I'm like, I really hope he's seen these. I hope he knows what I'm talking about.
Hell yeah, they're funny. I love it.
We're all a little obsessed with Vine. And one song from About This Life that stood out to me was The New Kings. Could you tell us a little more about the story behind that one?
Yeah, so the chorus in The New Kings is, nowadays everybody want to talk like they got love for us, but what about last year? I remember what you said behind our back, and you swear to your God that we wouldn't do shit. Basically, The New Kings is about, I don't really want to name drop, but it's about like a while ago, like a few years back, literally just a few years back, when Attila was like on the come up, and we were trying like super hard to just get on tours and get our music out there, and all we wanted to do is just get on tours and be given an opportunity. And there was one band that we like really wanted to tour with, that would have been a good fit for us. Like, it would have made sense. Our music was kind of similar and out there, and all we wanted to do was like open up for their tour. And they basically just sent an email back saying like, fuck Attila, we would never bring them out on tour, fucking worst people, worst lyrics, worst this and that. And this is from a band that's like a super goofy band as is. And I just remember looking at that like, what the fuck, whatever, like, I'm just gonna brush it off. I don't really care, it doesn't matter. Anyways, the funny thing is flashback to a few years forward from then, and that same band is like begging to be on tour with us, and we were the bigger people and brought them out. And I don't know, there's nothing, I don't want to say anything, and there's no like real need to name drop or anything, but it's just funny to me because like that's how the music industry is. It's like fucking high school. It's like a bunch of like drama, and like I hate drama. Like, I'm just a real person. Like, just fucking do what you're gonna do and just be real. And if you have a problem with us, tell me to my face. Don't just tweet about me or be a little bitch. But anyways, so it was just funny to me that like so many bands like used to just be like, no, fuck Attila, we're not going to bring them on tour, we're not going to do this, like we don't like them. And then now it's like the tables have turned, and all these bands are like begging us to take them out because they know that we sell out like every tour we do, and we have huge crowds. So now they're like trying to suck our dicks or whatever. And I don't know, it's just humorous to me, I'm the type of person that I just like, I stay humble, I just laugh about it in my own head, and so it's funny to me. So, but yeah, that's kind of what The New Kings is about. Basically, like, everyone in the industry used to just treat us like shit, and now that we proved ourselves and like worked really hard, now it's like everyone that used to just not give us shit or give us the time of day now wants everything to do with us. So it's just how the world works. Like I said, it's music, but it's like high school. It's pretty dramatic.
It's a pretty crazy story, but hopefully it's something maybe some newcomer bands can learn from. You never know. Yeah,
my biggest advice for a newcomer band, if you're a young and upcoming band, first of all, don't burn any bridges. Don't talk shit to bands that are bigger than you, because like every time like I see like a young band or something like talk shit about me or do something, I basically like write them down on a list, and they'll never get tours or anything. So be careful what you say and who you say it to. Be nice to everyone, and if you're a young and upcoming band that's just getting shit on by everyone like Attila did, just don't sweat it, because it's all life life is all about bullshit, but it's about how you handle the bullshit. So no matter what you do, you're going to have so much bullshit thrown at you, but if you can take it in and handle it well and hold your composure, you're going to succeed. And that's all there is to it. It's just all about having a good attitude and, you know, being positive.
Yeah, that's some great advice there. And you guys are quite known as the party band, to say the least. But you have a successful career, tongue twister. So partying can't be all you do. So how do you balance that lifestyle, you know, keeping up with the band and the business side of things and also having a good time?
Well, I'm a businessman by nature, and like business is what I excel at, but it's not really too hard, you know, like when I'm at home, I don't really hardly party because I'm just so busy and like caught up with all my ventures. Like I'm involved with like way more things than people know about me. So I'm a really busy guy, but at the same time I do party a lot, you know, but I just try to keep it mainly on the road. And you know, I party a lot and the band parties a lot, and you could ask anyone on Warped Tour, we pretty much party the hardest, and we're pretty fucking crazy, but at the same time we're like, I don't know how to describe it, like we know when to separate like party and business. Like when we have something important to do, we take care of business. Like we can party late into the night and still wake up early and take care of our business, like, you know. So it's just, I don't know, I guess it's just part of being professional, you know. You can party and do business and take care of both, you know. So I don't know, I'm good at separating both, and I'm just good at making things happen. So I don't know, it's never affected me. I can party and do business at the same time too, so fuck it.
Good to hear that you can balance it. And everyone comes to their own conclusions about the bands, you know, based on your social media and your music. But we really don't know that much about you. So when the cameras are down and no one's really watching, what are you up to? What's your life like when, you know, we're not around?
I don't know. I mean, we do all party a lot for sure, but other than that, I don't know. We're just regular people that like to laugh and just watch Adventure Time and listen to music and just hang out. I really like cars, so I like cars and driving fast and just spending time with my family and going to Disney World and shit like that. I don't know.
Awesome. I would love to see you in Disney World sometime. That would be great.
Well, hey, I have season passes and I go like every other day whenever I'm not on tour, so I'm easy to find there.
And you do have a son, and fatherhood is quite a change in your lifestyle, I'm sure. So how has that influenced your perspective of being a touring musician and life on the road?
It definitely helped me because when I knew that I was about to have a son, it pretty much just lit a fire under my ass. Like, I was already doing okay as is, but when you find out that you're going to have a child, it brings a whole new responsibility to your life. And that's when I said, okay, I need to kick it into high gear, and I need to be the best at everything, period. Like, I need to be the best at everything I can do. I need to be as successful as possible, and I need to do it all for my son, because he's the most important person in my life, and I have to do well to support him, because I know, like, you know, I'm only 24, so I feel like it was just yesterday that I was a kid, and I don't know. I just want him to have, like, the most fun childhood ever, and we're already off to a good start. I mean, we live next door to Disney World, and he gets to go to Disney every day, and I don't know, he gets a really nice home and, like, lots of cool toys and stuff, and I don't know. I always want to just blow his mind, and, like, I want him to, I don't want to spoil him, but at the same time, I just want him to have, like, the most fun he could have as a kid, like, the best childhood ever. So, I don't know. It really, like, motivated me. Like, having a kid was a really good thing for me. I embraced it, and I was super happy about it, and it just makes me work so much harder because I always think about him. So
and thinking back to the band now, even though we just got so emotional over here, what do you think is the biggest misconception about Attila that you'd like to clear up?
The biggest misconception about me or Attila or whatever is just that we're a bunch of, like, douchebags or assholes, but it couldn't be further from the truth. I mean, like, it just, all you have to do is just fucking meet us, really. Like, once you meet us, you're gonna fall in love with us. And it's just, I don't know, like, we're one of the nicest bands out there. We're the most respectful, like, you know, I don't know, you would just be surprised. Like, we're all, like, you know, we're just dudes from the South, and we're really respectful and nice, and, you know, we party hard and we like to go crazy on stage, and, you know, we like to put on a good show and make everyone happy and have a good time. But I don't know, we're not what you think we would be, I guess, if you were to just judge off like some of the crazier songs I wrote. Like, I'm not a fucking asshole or douchebag. I'm just a regular ass person, and yeah, that's all there is to it, really. I'm not a bad person. I'm just a regular dude that likes to play music and travel the world and meet new people. So
I could totally confirm that. You're a lot more chill than I expected you to be, actually. And you are on Warped Tour right now. It's coming to a close soon. What are your plans for right after this?
So right after this, we do a tour in Mexico, which is only for a few days. And then after that, we do a headliner in the UK and Europe, which is going to be great. Our first time headlining out of the country. So I'm excited for that. And then after that, we've got a very special tour announcement, which you'll probably hear about soon. But this fall, we're doing one of the biggest tours we've ever done as a band, and it's going to be huge. And once you hear about it, you'll know, and everyone should come out and hang with us, because it's the same time our new CD drops, and so it's going to be like new CD, huge tour, music videos, everything. So we've got a ton of new shit coming up, so just keep on the lookout for it.
Yeah, looks like the rest of 2014 is going to be really big for you guys. And so anybody who wants to keep in touch on Twitter, Facebook, all your socials, where can they find you?
Well, all my social networks are just at Fronzilla with a 1 instead of an I, and I'm pretty active on my social networks, more so when I'm not on Warped Tour because I'm just so busy. But just find me on social networks and hit me up. I like to be as interactive as I can with fans and stuff like that, so check me out on there, and check out the band at Attila GA and stuff like that on Twitter, whatever. We've got everything. I don't know.
Yeah.
We have every social network. I'm trying to do good on Vine right now because I like Vine. I think Vine's funny, so I don't know. Check me out on everything because I do everything, and I don't know, I'm funny, so
yeah,
come hang out with me on the social network imaginary internet world. So
why not? Yeah, I'll totally be following you on Vine now, as everyone else should. But thank you so much for hanging out. This has been awesome. And everybody watching, get ready for Attila's new album coming soon. Subscribe for more interviews, and I'll see you next time. Bye!